Hey guys, and welcome to another Factorio Friday Facts discussion number 259, scan codes, prototype IDs, and 8 high-resolution worms. And I'm with Scarhoof as always.
What's up?
What's up, man? This one is exciting.
Scan codes, baby.
Oh yeah. So basically, we have another summary from Afflixion for pretty much the entire Friday Facts. But scan code, I mean, this first part is pretty much irrelevant to everyone who's not in Europe, or anyone who doesn't use a non-US standard keyboard layout. For anyone who uses a standard US keyboard layout, this is completely irrelevant, pretty much. Or maybe not irrelevant, but we won't really care. So basically, yeah, so key codes. Like I said, I'm just going to read the summary because this stuff is... it's pretty technical. So if we go over to our other tab, so scan codes versus key codes. So key codes are signals based on what key you press, no matter where it is on your keyboard, and scan codes are signals based on where the key is on the keyboard, no matter what key it is. So 017 will use scan codes except for common commands like map, technology, undo, etc. And some issues to fix due to certain keyboard layouts, like that one layout running north and control clicking something Z is to run north, combined with control does it undo, stuff like that. So basically what this means is this is going to be able to you're going to be able to keep my understanding is you're going to be able to keep your keybinds and stuff even if you use a different actual physical keyboard layout or something, which is nice.
Yeah, basically, if you look at that Azerty keyboard up at the top, which is a French keyboard, the WASD are not in the right locations. So basically, without having to go in and remap, it will just automatically know that ZQSD is the WASD. Right,
exactly. So
and I type on a Colmac keyboard, so this would actually, I actually have to swap over to QWERTY whenever I game, because it's a huge problem. I do most of my typing in Colmac. So having to swap over to QWERTY to game. Otherwise, I have to go in just like they were saying in map. So this will actually affect me as well. Or anybody with a non-standard QWERTY keyboard.
Yeah, pretty much. So there's that part. The next part is stable prototype IDs. So this is in relation mostly to the map editor. So first off, awesome news, the map editor is finished. With one of the last things completed being importing services from other save files. Importing services from one save into another turned out to be quite complex, but not for the reasons you might think. Copying of a service to a new service is relatively easy. The main problem came from how we store map data in a save file. And then this is pretty much where I'm going to hop to the summary again, because this is very, very technical. So basically, the summary for this is it has to do with the stable prototype IDs. So every item has an ID internally, but they could be different IDs in different map save files. So it caused issues leaving certain IDs blank if a mod was removed or something similar couldn't be resolved until the map was loaded, saved, and loaded again to get rid of the gaps in IDs. Which, I mean, kind of happens just, sometimes, if you remove mods or whatever, you have to load a save and then save it and then reload it or whatever. So our seating overhauled how these are handled for 17. IDs are set permanently for the life of the program on startup, not on map load. And when a map is loaded, the program automatically migrates the old ID mapping for the save to the one created on startup. Removed items due to deleted mods are tracked separately rather than taking up an ID slot. So the new system is much simpler than before, and even managed to fix some reported bugs by accident, which is awesome. So it kind of just makes it more consistent and easier to import services and stuff from different save files, even if maybe they were modded.
Yep. Yeah, this is good for the long-term health of the game, so they don't have to go back and hack in modifications, little core stuff like this, so that double checks and balances in place before it launches is a good thing.
Right, exactly. So if you guys want to read this fully, obviously you can come check this out. It's linked in the description. But my favorite part of this is the HR worms.
The tremor worms.
Yes. So
These do kind of look like the tremor worms.
a bit. Yeah. So as you might know already from an earlier post, we were working with Ernestes on a high-res version of the enemies. This is a great excuse for us also to refine the concept of them. This week we want to show the new look of the worms. I'm not sure. This looks like it's small, or maybe it's a medium worm. I think maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, you know what it is? It's the predator face.
That's what it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just finally clicked on me. I was
Me
trying
too.
to figure out where I've seen this before.
Yeah, it's pretty much like the predator face. So the intention is keep what we had in the previous version, but to emphasize its personality and behavior. This new version tries to be more aggressive, powerful, and disgusting, while also acting more nervous and agitated. The fingers on its head are for digging tunnels, something that wasn't really explained before, and which will also help to express the character of the worm. Now we are working on the animations, trying to emphasize these concepts. Basically, the worm is a creature of pure hate and killer instinct. Together with the sound effects, I hope it's going to be a pleasure killing them. So
more aggressive worms. That's going to be more aggressive and powerful. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm sure the sound effects will be perfectly disgusting.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So I mean, I don't know. This is not a criticism whatsoever. This is more of just like a curiosity thing that I'm a little curious that they're spending like so much time on the enemies when, unless they've changed it in 17, when the enemies are pretty much useless in the game, aside from just like giving you a bit of a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying they're wasting. I'm just interested. I mean, maybe they have something planned to make them a little more relevant, which would be really cool.
Yeah.
Because, as it stands, I mean, they're pretty much there just to, like, give a little bit more danger and stuff, but since they don't even drop, like, anything at all, like they used to, like, game progression-wise, they're pretty much, like, completely irrelevant.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a huge pain, especially on Death Worlds right at the beginning, but once you get to a certain threshold, they're just kind of something you have to go mow through to clean out. They're not really a threat.
Right, exactly.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it is nice that they are HDing everything, get everything up to those HD graphics.
Mm-hmm.
I would still personally love to see burrowers and swimmers and flyers and stuff like that. I would love to see like some new types of enemies, so that because right now it's just so easy to deal with the two types of enemies, right? I mean, there's three with the worms, but once you set up your defensive walls, they really can't get through. I'd love to see some like flyers or burrowers or swimmers that can come in from the ocean that it kind of changes up your methodology of how you're going to defend things.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think some variety would definitely be good. And on top of that, maybe, having them give you something like when you kill them, there's a % chance, or they just always, drop something that you can do something with
Mm-hmm.
in the game, maybe somehow to like advance military tech if you want to go that route, or something for like a special, like just late game tech that somehow enhances other stuff. I don't know. I feel like, I know combat isn't the main focus, which again is why I'm a little puzzled as to why they're spending so much time on it. But it would be really cool if there was like kind of that additional like layer to the game.
Yeah, like a whole alien technology line.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Like maybe some sort of, I don't know, alienified assemblers or something like that hardly put out any pollution or something along those lines.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I think that would be really interesting. But we'll have to see. Either way, this is really cool. And
looking good.
Yeah,
Can't wait to see all of it done.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty crazy. But that's pretty much it, guys, for this one. So again, you can check out, read the full technical thing if you'd like. If you have any thoughts, leave them below as always, or go to the forum, leave your thoughts there. But I think that's going to do it, unless you have any other thoughts.
Nope, nothing else.
All right. Then until next time, we will catch you later.